Hello बच्चों, welcome back to SM classes by Sagar Chavan Sir. So in a previous, in a part one that we done with the addition of integers. We did when the positive numbers are there, when the negative numbers are there, otherwise if mixed numbers are there, then what is the output? So which in which case we have to consider as a positive one, in which case we have to consider as a answer is a negative. Similarly, we solve few examples related to the subtraction, okay, and how the sign which is changes from when if you're taking subtraction because of this minus, whatever the changes which is takes place in the second sign, that is also we discuss in a previous part 1, and along with that we solve few examples regarding to the addition and subtraction. So let's move to the next, which is of multiplication of integers. So if all types of numbers are there, suppose positive numbers are there as well as the negative numbers are there, and we are multiplying these numbers. So what is your output and what is the answer? Along with that we have to think about what is the sign for that answer. So initially take example, this is our first condition. If first number is positive, second number is also positive, and we are multiplying these two numbers, so your answer is also positive. Okay, so plus, just keep in mind P into P is equal to P. Okay, so always keep in mind, or in a simple way, agar suppose two signs are positive, then answer is also positive. If two numbers are negative, then your answer here negative into negative, your answer is positive. That we have to keep in mind. Next thing, positive into negative, your answer is negative. So third case, one is negative, second one is positive, then your answer is also negative. So likewise we have to think about it and we have to solve this. Let's begin with a few examples. So let's take example. Before we are solving this, just one thing that you have to keep in mind. Suppose if the one number is positive and second number is also positive, so what you have to write, suppose one number is positive, second number is also positive, then we know that our answer is also positive. Now if the situation is like that, so both the numbers are positive, means plus 2 into plus 2. Take a simple example, plus 2 into plus 2. So write a number in a bracket so that we know that. So 2 2s are 4. So this is positive, this is second term is also positive, then answer is also positive. So likewise you will get answer which is equals to the 4. Now let's solve a few more examples. 3 multiplied by 4. The question is 3 multiplied by 4 means this is also positive number, this is also positive number, so your answer will be positive 1. So therefore 3 4s are 12. Okay, so we are talking about a first type of, we are solving this first type of examples. Take example 8 and 9. So both are a positive number, this is also positive, this is also positive, so your answer is also positive. So 8 9s are 72, and we have to keep in mind, see, sign both the numbers are positive. So the condition is that first number is positive, then second number is also positive, then answer is also positive. Clear है? चलो. Now let's move to the second example. Second example, in that case, just consider one number is positive and another one number is negative. So let's take example -4 multiplied by 8. So always keep in mind, out of that, suppose this is first example, -4 into 2 into 2, this is second one example, or 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by -2. Clear है? So let's see, here is one term is negative, here is another second example, in that one term is negative, and here is also one term is negative. So in this case we have to keep in mind, if any one number is negative, then answer is negative. Clear है? So if any one number is negative, so your answer is also negative. So for this case, 8 4s are 32, so your answer is -32. Next, 2 2s are 4, 4 4s are 16, so -16. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. Again, because of this we have to write a -16. Clear है? So likewise we have to solve this type of answers, and we have to keep in mind, if negative sign 1 3 5, okay, likewise if odd number, okay, odd number of negative signs होंगे, so your answer is always negative. And second condition, if negative signs like a 2 4 6 8, then your answer is positive. Clear है? So let's see, here is only one negative sign, so therefore your answer is negative. Now look into that. Suppose if you want to apply this second, suppose this 2 minus 4 into -2 into 2. So look here, this 2, number of negative signs, so there are two negative signs are there, so negative into negative, that we know answer is positive, so your answer is +16 for this case. So you have to keep in mind, if a number of negative sign is 1 or 3 or 5 or 7 like this, then your answer is -1. And if the number of signs 2 4 6 8 or like that, then your answer is always positive. Clear as? So likewise we have to solve it. So this is the first method, or this is the first way to calculate the answer or multiply the number. Now let's move to the second case. What is second case? Take example, if both the numbers are negative, so we know that negative multiplied by negative, your answer is positive. Take example, -4 multiplied by -2 is equal to, we know that minus into minus plus 4 2s are 8, so your answer is +8. Similarly, -3 multiplied by -6, so both the numbers are negative, so your answer is positive, so 6 3s are 18. So likewise we have to apply the formula. If both the terms are negative, then your answer is positive. Clear है? चलो, let's move to the next condition. So what is our next condition? Any one number is positive, means this is positive, this is negative, so your answer is also negative. So always keep in mind, If any one number is negative, then your answer is negative. Minus 4 into 8. Okay, so here number of negative sign is 1, so therefore answer is negative. So your answer is 32. Suppose 4 multiplied by minus 6. So here this is a minus sign, or this 4 which carries a plus, so 6 4s are 24, and because of this minus sign your answer is minus 24. Similarly, we have to solve few more examples like this. So minus 20 multiplied by 10 is equal to 20 tens are 200, and because of this answer is minus 200. Clear hai? Chalo. So once again we will revise the rules. What are the rules? If any one number, if any one digit is negative, if any one number is negative, then your answer is negative. If both the signs are negative, then answer is positive, and if both the numbers are positive, then your answer is also positive. Clear hai? So positive into positive, answer is positive. Negative into negative, answer is positive. Positive into negative, answer is negative, and negative into positive, answer is positive. Okay, so likewise we have to keep in mind and we have to solve the questions. Now let's move to the next and quite interesting point, which is about dividing integers. So the question is like that: 2 upon 4, minus 3 upon 6, minus 8 upon minus 8, or sometimes we observe such type of question, this minus 3 upon 7. Clear hai? So if you observe this case, okay, so what is the condition? Both are positive number, one is negative, both are negative, and second one is a negative. So in this case what we have to do? Clear hai? So for that also, so we have to follow these rules. Suppose if both the numbers are positive, and if you are dividing these two numbers, then answer is also positive. Okay, let's take example 8 divided by 4. Okay, you both see 8 is also positive, 4 is also positive, so 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, so your answer is 2, and which carries a sign which is a plus. Suppose if both the numbers are negative, let's take example once again, minus 8 divided by minus 8 divided by minus 4. Clear hai? So in this case both the signs are negative, means minus 8 as well as a minus 4, both are negative. So in this case this negative or this minus and this minus, they will cancel with each other, so we get only 8 upon 4. So once again simplify this, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, so your answer is 2, and which is positive number. Clear hai? So likewise we have to solve the questions. Means what? If both the numbers are negative, then answer is positive. Means take example, minus 8 upon minus 8 is equal to 1. Now let's move to the third case. Out of that, if any one number is negative, just assume it, this is the second number is negative, means just write down this one once again. 20 upon second number is negative, so write down 20 upon minus 5. So 20 upon minus 5, so 20 upon minus 5. So what will happen? So here this 20, okay, so this, if you divided 5, if you divided 20 by 5, so 5 ones are 5, 5 4s are 20. So your answer is 4, and because of this minus we get a minus 4. So in this case we get an answer is equal to minus 4. So likewise you have to always keep in mind, if any one number is negative, keep just look into that. Here one is positive, one is negative. In this case one number is negative, one number is positive. So for that case we get a both the, for the both the case your answer is negative. And see, if positive positive, then also positive, negative negative, your answer is positive. So always keep in mind plus plus minus minus, means same type of charges are same types of signs are there, then you will get a plus, and if opposite signs are there, then you will get a minus. Likewise we have to keep in mind. Let's move to the examples. So what are the examples? So let's take example. If first condition both the numbers are positive, so just take example 20 upon 10. So in this case this is also positive number, this is also positive number, so we know that your answer is also positive number. So 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20, so your answer is plus 2. Your answer is plus 2. Now take example similarly second one, 300 divided by 30. So 0 0 will cancel with each other, so 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, and this 0 as it means 3 tens are 30. So if you observe the first number, this is also positive, second number which is also positive, means positive number divided by positive number, your answer is also positive. Next, now just reverse this, divide the smaller number by bigger one. So write down third example. The equations are like this, 6 divided by 60. The question is like that, 6 divided by 60. So we know that 6 ones are 6, 6 tens are 60. Okay, so for in this case this term is also positive, this is also positive, and your answer is also positive. So you have to write your answer. So you will try to answer like this, 1 upon 10. So this is positive number. Clear hai? Next, suppose next condition is both the numbers are negative. Next condition is both the numbers are negative, means what? Negative divided by negative, you will get a positive. So this is your answer. Clear hai? If one negative which is divided by another one negative number, so you will get a positive answer. So let's see how. Now just write down few examples. Suppose minus 20 divided by minus 10. Now in this case first term is also negative, second term which is also negative. So what happen in this case? So this one, numerator and denominator, whatever the common signs are there, means take example here, in this case minus divided by minus, obviously we know that minus minus they will cancel with each other, and we get a 20 upon 10. So similarly 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20. Once again observe the sign. So here 2 which is positive, so we get a answer for this negative 20 divided by negative 10. So for that case we get an answer is a positive 2 or plus 2. So just similarly draw another one example. If minus of 400 if minus of 400 divided by minus of 1000, minus of 400 divided by minus of 1000. In this case, if you observe, need to numerator which is also negative, denominator which is also negative, means the situation is like that, negative term divided by negative term, so answer is positive term. Clear hai? So negative into negative, you will get answer positive. So let's see how. So this 0 which cancel with 0, this 0 will cancel with this 0, so the remaining term is only, so 0 0 0 0, they will cancel with each other, even this minus will cancel with this minus, so the remaining term is 4 upon 10. What is the remaining term? 4 upon 10. If you want to simplify it, then just further simplify like this, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So likewise, just keep this as it is. So this is your answer, and the answer for this whole question means, take example, minus 400 divided by minus 1000 is nothing but plus 2 upon 5. So likewise, we have to solve the question if they ask, or if a negative term which is divided by negative term, so your answer is always positive term. Clear hai? Now let's move to the second example, which is related to the similar one. Just we have to divide the terms. First term is a positive and second term which is a negative. Means take example, so there are two parts are there. Suppose first condition is like that, negative divided by positive term, so for this case that we know your answer is negative. Second situation is like that, if a positive number which is divided by negative number, then also your answer is negative number. Clear hai? Chalo. Now let's talk about a few examples. Just write down first example. Once again, we are solving simple, and then we will move to the little bit difficult. So the minus, just write down minus 30 divided by plus 10. Clear hai? So if you observe this case, so 1 is negative, so here is also negative, and denominator is positive, so denominator is positive, means this is the example of a previous or first property. So what will happen in this case? 10 or 0 0, they will cancel with each other, otherwise we write it like this, 10 1s are 10, 10 3s are 30. So your answer is 3, but because of this minus, okay, we know that if any one term is negative, if any one term is negative, then your answer is negative. So your answer is minus 3. Just write down similarly, just take another one example, minus of 400 divided by 300, minus of 400 divided by 300, so is equal to, so we know that this 0 they will cancel with each other, 0 0 cancel with each other, so the remaining term is only 4 upon 3. So what is the remaining term? 4 upon 3. And because of this minus, your answer will be negative. Now let's move to the second case, or next example. Minus of 690, minus of 690 divided by 10. Now similarly we have to solve it like that. So as per the previous case, if one negative, second one positive, so answer is also negative. So In this case 0 0 they will cancel with each other, so your answer is minus of 69. Okay, likewise we have to solve the examples. Now let's move to the next condition. If numerator is negative and numerator is positive and denominator is negative, we have to discuss about this case. We are talking about this case. So the situation is like that. So one number is positive and another one number is negative. So let's assume it. Suppose 200 divided by minus of 10. So in this case we know that 10 ones are 10, 10 20s are 200, so we get a 20 upon 1. But so this minus 1, okay, just consider this minus as a common, okay, or take outside the bracket. So what we get a 20 upon 1. So instead of a 20 upon 1, because at the denominator always we assume 1 is there, so we are writing the number, instead of a 20 divided by 1 we are writing only 20. So this minus sign, so this minus remains as it is. So your answer is 200 upon minus 10 is equal to 20. Now let's move to the next example. So take another one example. Suppose the question is like that, 400 divided by 50. So you know that, so 0 0 will cancel with each other, so minus is, denominator is negative, so we get a minus of 40 divided by 5. So we know that 5 ones are 5, 8 5s are 40, so your answer is minus 8. So likewise we have to solve this type of questions. Okay, so do more or solve more examples to understand this concept, because in this concept which is useful in a 5th standard, 6th standard, 7th standard, 8, or means 5th onwards, this is very very important in mathematics. Not only mathematics, we are using in a chemistry also, physics also. Okay, so this topic which is very very important. Clear? So focus on this concept, and once again thanks for watching. Bye.